All right. Welcome, everyone. My name is Missy. I'm a doctor of physical therapy, and this is Lauren Miller. And we just wanted to take a second to introduce ourselves. So I am a physical therapist out in Denver, Colorado. Got into essential oils almost 3.5 years ago now. Was looking for something natural to help my patients with pain. And I also do a lot of work with visceral manipulation, so getting your organs to move and work properly. And started playing with essential oils and found that they're not regulated by the FDA. And we're going to talk a little bit about this tonight, about the amount of toxins that we can be surrounded in our life. And I found out really quickly that I needed to make sure it was a pure company that I worked with. So started using doTERRA with my patients. They loved it. And now I use it in my practice to help people detoxify their life so their organs can function properly and give you basically the optimal environment for healing. So that's my story.
Cool. Hi, I'm Lauren, and I am a learning specialist in Denver, Colorado, but I also am an essential oil educator and a mom. And that is a big part of the reason why I got started with essential oils. I was on a journey with myself. I was diagnosed with polycystic ovary syndrome in about 2013. And I was really tired of the toxic medications that the doctors kept putting me on. And it really was wreaking havoc on my body in other ways. And so I'm really excited about this webinar tonight because we're going to be talking about detoxifying your home. And a lot of the stuff that we do use every day is super disruptive, especially to the endocrine system, which is what my issue was with a lot of my hormones and things like that. And so I got really passionate about wanting to share that and making sure that I had as non-toxic as could be lifestyle for my son, for my husband. When I was pregnant, I used the essential oils all the time, and we were able to detox our house, and it's been pretty awesome. And I'm just really passionate about sharing that now too. So
yeah. Very cool. Too bad Maddox isn't here in the background. He's too old to do that now.
Yeah, he's too loud now.
All right, I'm going to share my screen. No, that's not the one we want. This is the one we want.
There we go.
Oh, hang on. That's not the right one. All right, can you see that?
Yep.
Cool.
It is in, yep, I was going to say. Yes, ma'am.
All right. So we are talking about green cleaning and kind of what Lauren was talking about, getting rid of the toxins that we use on a daily basis, cleaning your house. And it's crazy because as our lives become busier and overscheduled and more stressful, it's so easy to gravitate back towards the products that promise you this quick fix, this instant clean. But it's kind of time to take a step back and be like, okay, what is that quick fix costing you? What are they putting in these products that are allowing you to clean your window in one swipe, right? And unlike food cleaning products, because of the proprietary law, aren't required to list ingredients. So it makes it harder for us to actually make the right decision, which is kind of crazy that they don't have to list the ingredients. So how clean are the cleaners that you have in your house? Most conventional cleaning products are virtually chemical cocktails. So it's just a whole mix of chemicals, but they work. So we use them. we continue to just kind of automatically go towards them. They fight bacteria and add a clean scent to our home and laundry. And if you could see me, clean is in quotations because we're just kind of drawn to that chemical smell, being like, okay, now my house is clean. There's actually 80,000 chemicals registered with the Environmental Protection Agency in the last 30 years, and only 2% of them have been tested for their safety, which is crazy. And I know America's a little bit worse on this end than like Europe and other countries. But the other interesting statistic was 90% of all poison exposures occur in the home. So it's the things, a lot of times you hear about this with kiddos, but just the things that are sitting around our house can be extremely poisonous. And since the ingredients of many household products are considered trade secrets, only the manufacturers actually know what's in them. So who knows what's in them? So we are here to kind of help you start thinking about greening up your routine, if that's even a sentence.
It is now.
It is now. You don't have to sacrifice your cleanliness or even the pleasant scent to clean green. So natural solutions can actually clean more effectively, cost less, and keep your family healthier. So you're going to get extra health boosts with it. So throughout this presentation, we're going to look at some of the worst toxic offenders commonly found in household cleaning products and offer ways to swap them for healthier, safer options. And first, Lauren's going to start by walking us through some basic steps that we want to help you follow.
Yes. Okay, so this slide says, how is the air quality in your home? So the first step is becoming aware. Inside, air quality actually can be an average of 70% worse than outside air quality. So just think about that for a second. That's really scary to think when we spend probably way more time in our homes than we do outside. And in fact, indoor air pollution causes 1 death every 20 seconds, according to the World Health Organization. Step 2 is disengage the autopilot. So this is something that I had to really tell myself too when I was kind of transforming our lifestyle. So rethink the things that you've always done and see where you can make positive changes. So clean doesn't have to mean chemical. So like Missy said, it doesn't have to smell extremely potent. It doesn't even have to smell, in quotes again, clean. Our noses are just so adapted to needing that strong scent to feel fresh. And we're actually later on going to talk about some ways that you can still get that fresh smell and that clean smell, and it would definitely be natural. It doesn't need to be a massive undertaking. So it's not that you're going to just go home overnight and transform your entire lifestyle. And it is definitely going to save you money. So later on, again, we're going to talk about some cleaners. Some of the products that we have, literally a little bit goes a long way. And our bodies do have an amazing ability to heal and recover. So you can start now. It's okay. Like even if you went through 20 or 30 years, 40 years of your life with these cleaners, it's okay to learn to detox your life now and start again because your body can heal. Step 3, I just mentioned this a little bit, but less is more. So I love this slide. Real long-term changes aren't the product of dramatic resolutions, but of gradual, barely perceptible adjustments in attitude and lifestyle made over the years. So again, like I said, it doesn't happen overnight. Try to change 1 or 2 things at a time. So some people are going to want to go home and like completely throw everything away, start from scratch, sorry, not crash, and get rid of everything. But it's not that you have to do that. And sometimes that's extremely overwhelming. And so we don't want to sit here and overwhelm you. We want you to maybe we just want to encourage you to maybe sit and try a few things this week and then move onward from there.
Awesome. So goal is obviously we're starting with the home. So you can start to take inventory of what you have, especially under your sink, because that's where we store a lot of this stuff. So we have the most control over combating toxins in our homes. We teach all the time in our essential oil classes that we want to help people reduce the toxic load in their bodies. So let's really be intentional and not add to this burden with every load of laundry or every toilet cleaning. Just starting with ways in which we can clean our home is a simple and great place to start. So this image is cool because it just kind of lists some of the negative side effects of common cleaners. Chlorine bleach is one of the most common things in household poisoning. So this is probably kiddos or animals getting into it. It's actually really cool because a lot of hospitals are replacing their bleach with white vinegar now. So this knowledge is spreading. Degreasers may contain petroleum distillates, which cause damage to lung tissues and dissolve fatty acid tissue around nerve cells. Glass cleaners may contain ammonia, which can irritate the skin, eyes, and respiratory system. Oven cleaners, I feel like oven cleaners seem to be the worst out of all of these, can cause severe damage to the eyes, skin, mouth, and throat. And what's crazy about that is I feel like when you're cleaning the oven, you're like up in there. You're breathing everything. So that's a good one to replace. And then the toilet bowl cleaners can also be really dangerous just by breathing in fumes, and definitely fatal if swallowed. So you start to kind of hear these negative side effects, and these are the things that we want to start to replace. So phthalates are one of the common ingredients. If you start to, well, you can look at your products, it may not list it, but this is one of the common ones found in synthetic fragrances. So you'll find it in air fresheners, dish soap, even toilet paper, because we need our toilet paper to smell good, right? And companies don't often disclose what's in the scent, so you won't find this ingredient on the label. However, if you see the word fragrance, there's a good chance phthalates are present. So phthalates are known as really strong endocrine disruptors. So this is going to affect men and women. They found that men with higher phthalate compounds in their blood had correspondingly reduced sperm counts. This was a study that was done in 2003 through the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. And although exposure to phthalates mainly occurs through inhalation, it can also happen through skin contact, which is a significant problem because the skin isn't as protective as something like the digestive system. So you can actually get more negative side effects with it there. So instead of, sorry, trying to find my mouse. So diffusing essential oils is a nice way to start to replace that synthetic scent in your house. You can choose fragrance for your all-natural products. Definitely bypassing aerosol or plug-in air fresheners. I know anytime I'm around a plug-in air freshener, I can start to notice a headache, something that I may not have noticed before because I was just so used to the smell. But instead, use essential oils, open a window. You can add plants to your home to help kind of cleanse the air. And we were talking about this a little bit, how essential oils have a pleasant smell, but there's also additional health benefits that can be considered as well. And what's really cool is you only need a few drops of essential oils when you're using an ultrasonic diffuser. So it's very cost effective and just way better than those harmful aerosol products. So these are some diffusers that doTERRA has. And when you think about it, when you're diffusing essential oils in your home, they increase the amount of oxygen in the atmosphere and purify the air. Oils like frankincense and breathe can transport oxygen and nutrients into our cells and brain by opening the airways. They destroy pet odors, attack mildew, and absorb airborne dust particles, which is super cool to think that we have that control over our air quality. Essential oils are by far the healthiest, cleanest way to deodorize our homes. And oils like Arbor Vitae, Breathe, On Guard can also minimize the effects of these seasonal threats. And then I thought this was really cool, that you could just put essential oils directly on your air filter. And then this other image, you can put it on your toilet paper roll if you're really needing that scented toilet paper. Lauren wants scented toilet paper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fancy. Your bathroom smells so
Yeah.
good. All right, moving on to another chemical. Perchloroethylene is, or also known as perc. This is found in products such as dry cleaning solutions, spot removers, and carpet and upholstery cleaners. It is, according to the chief scientist of environmental protection, it is a neurotoxin. So the EPA actually classifies it as a possible carcinogen, which, you know, a carcinogen is cancer causing. People who live in residential buildings where dry cleaners are located have reported dizziness, loss of coordination, and other symptoms, while the EPA has ordered a phase out of PERC machines in residential buildings by 2020. I love that California is going even further, and they plan to eliminate all use of PERC by 2023 because of its suspected health risks. So if an entire state is saying that and the EPA has ordered a phase out of this, you absolutely should not have this in your home. And it is really scary to think about what's in our cleaners a little bit. So I want to talk a little bit about carpet cleaner because carpet cleaner has this in it. And while it's true that carpet cleaners and solutions contain harmful chemicals, it's also true that they're really effective at what they do and what they're meant to do, which is getting out ground in dirt and grime. And when you choose not to use toxic chemicals to clean your carpets, maintenance does become important, and homemade carpet cleaners are more gentle, so you need to keep on top of spills, strains, and general carpet cleaning. So maintenance and just staying on top of things is really important. If you guys want to screenshot this, you can go ahead and do that. It's a recipe for a non-toxic carpet cleaner, and it includes essential oils. There are several oils that do have cleansing properties that could be used for this. We like to suggest Melaleuca, which is the tea tree oil, and lemon or lavender could also be used. So go ahead. If you didn't screenshot that, you can go for that. No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Okay.
Another chemical toxin is triclosan. So this is found in most liquid dishwashing detergents and hand soaps. And the scariest thing is that this is labeled antibacterial. So I feel like more recently than not, people have been saying like to get away from antibacterial stuff, and this is why. So it's an aggressive antibacterial agent that can promote the growth of drug resistance bacteria. The American Medical Association has found that there's no evidence that these antimicrobials make us healthier or safer. And they're particularly concerned about overuse of antibacterial chemicals. That's how microbes develop resistance. So when we are constantly using antibacterial, washing our hands with antibacterial soap that has triclosan in it, we're actually kind of doing our bodies a disfavor. So in addition, the EPA is currently investigating whether triclosan has negative effects on thyroid hormones. So again, a hormone disruptor. So what you want to do is avoid antibacterial products that have triclosan in them. If you're hooked on hand sanitizer, you can try the doTERRA On Guard Sanitizing Mist. I kid you not, I use this sanitizing mist all the time on every single thing possible and on my hands. There are also certain simple alternatives to liquid dishwashing detergents that you can use for this. One thing I do want to point out is the On Guard hand sanitizing mist is made with the On Guard essential oil, the protective blend. And there's been studies that the On Guard is 99.9% effective in killing surface bacteria, as opposed to things like Clorox and Lysol, which are extremely toxic. And so you can think about using that versus something that says antibacterial on it as well, with it being effective with killing the bacteria on our hands. And it's helping to boost the immune system while you do it. So again, I use it everywhere. Some of the other things you can make are foaming hand wash. You can do this on the go by just using the On Guard foaming hand wash, and then you can mix it with like a Castile soap. And if you like the foamy stuff, you can pump that and you can throw that in your bag and have that to go as well. I know a lot of people who are traveling, if you don't want to use a soap that's in the bathroom, people just keep this in their purse and wash their hands with that too.
Gonna need to carry a bigger purse for that.
I do.
All right. Another one is quaternary ammonium compounds. So these are also called quats, and they're found in fabric softeners and dryer sheets. So obviously things that we use very often, and they're a huge skin irritant. So there was a, 10-year study of contact dermatitis found quats to be one of the leading causes of the skin irritation. And they're also thought to be a culprit for respiratory disorders. So thinking of it as, you're putting this in your washing machine and your dryer, but you're sleeping with it. You're covering your sheets with your face. And this is just one that's we're just exposed to it daily, almost half of your life, because you're sleeping on your bed. So better options. This is a really cool recipe for a fabric softener. You can just use vinegar and choose a scent that you love. Vinegar can actually help to soften clothes and get rid of static, which is really cool. And it's not toxic. It also helps to remove soap residue in the rinse cycle and helps prevent static cleaning in the dryer. Other options that you can use if you don't want peppermint is a doTERRA blend called Purify. You can use On Guard, and you can use wild orange. You can kind of play with it a little bit. And then in this bottom right-hand corner, doTERRA makes their own On Guard laundry detergent. So it's kind of cool because there's these, if you're a DIY person, there's lots of recipes, but if you're not, we've got some options where you can just buy it and start to replace what you have. All right. So 2-butoxethanol is found in window, kitchen, and multi-purpose cleaners. It actually gives them their characteristic sweet smell. And it belongs in the category of glycol ethers, which is a set of powerful solvents. The law does not require 2-butoxethanol to be listed as a product's label. So another thing that they can just hide from us. And according to the EPA's website, in addition to causing sore throats when inhaled, at high levels, glycol ethers can also contribute to narcosis, pulmonary edema, and severe liver and kidney damage, which is huge. We do not need that. Although the EPA sets a standard of 2-butoxethanol for workplace safety, if you're cleaning at home in a confined area, like an unventilated bathroom, you can actually end up getting to air levels that are higher than workplace safety standards. So kind of crazy. Something we definitely want to replace. So here's an awesome window and glass cleaner recipe that also gives you many benefits to the body. Lemon is a super powerful cleansing agent. And with this mixture, you can shine stainless steel, remove grime from microwaves, clean mirrors and windows, and freshen your garbage disposal. So another multi-purpose cleaner for us.
Okay, sodium hydroxide is also known as lye, and it's extremely corrosive and can cause severe burns when used inappropriately. So this is found in oven cleaners, drain openers, and research confirms that things like Easy Off oven cleaner and Mr. Muscle Off oven and grill cleaner, for example, contain poisons that can cause difficulty breathing due to fumes, as well as swelling in the throat, which is really scary, especially because I think about it as a mom too, how often I'm cleaning with my child in the home. And whether or not it's just I'm cleaning the oven or other things, it doesn't matter if you're the one that's cleaning. This is going into the air, being in the same vicinity really can wreak havoc. And it scares me to think that it can cause difficulty breathing because the fumes are so potent. So it's something really to maybe take into consideration and make your own oven cleaner. So we have a recipe for you here. You can clean the grimiest oven sometimes is just a baking soda paste. So it just might take a little bit more effort from you, a little bit of elbow grease, but the benefits are going to far outweigh with using something clean with the extra work than it would if you were using something toxic. Okay, this is one of my absolute favorite products. Actually, I lied, not one of. This is my favorite product for cleaning. The On Guard Cleaner Concentrate makes everything super, super easy. So it cleans and protects by eliminating seasonal and surface-borne threats. It's free of petroleum, ammonium, chlorine bleach, borates, phosphates, nitrates, and volatile organic cleaning compounds. I seriously use this for everything. And when I was referring a little bit further back about how things go a long way, the suggested use is actually 2 tablespoons per 24 ounces of water. So if you think about it, my cleaner spray right now is only in an 8-ounce glass spray bottle. I am barely putting any of it in it. It suds up. I add some oils to it that we're going to talk about in a second, and I just clean with that. So I clean my toilets. You can use it in the laundry room. You can clean all the rest of your bathroom. You can actually use it in your dishes. So like as a dish soap, some people squirt it in their sinks. Use it on tough jobs. If you have something super grimy, just let it soak and scrub it off. It's literally the best like multi-purpose cleaner there ever was. And I actually, now thinking about that, I use it on all of my son's toys as well. And I know it's completely safe then for him if he would go, and he's a year and a half and he's putting everything in his mouth still. So he's teething. And so as a mom, I know it's completely safe to do that. And that's been really incredible. Okay, I'm done with that one now. Sorry. I told you it was my favorite.
I can give you a couple other minutes.
I told you it was my favorite. Okay, Wild Orange, it really is sunshine in a bottle. So we want to highlight some of the oils that we mentioned throughout the presentation in some of the recipes. So Wild Orange is a lovely citrus oil. It makes my mouth water smelling it. You can simply just drip a drop on any surface for an uplifting cleaning experience. So I actually don't just put it on the surface, I add it to my cleaners. So right there is that natural scent that you're going to get that smells wonderful. And it is helping to diffuse and neutralize odors and elevate the mood. You can add it to DIY soaps and detergents, like I just said, for the aroma. It's a great natural Goo Gone. And you can add it to smoothies, frosting, and other foods for a sweet burst of flavor. So again, it is something that is natural that you can add for the aroma, which is exactly what I do. I add all the citrus oils because not only do they smell good, but you're getting amazing benefits from them. Speaking of citrus, we're going to move on to lemon. So this one is like all about cleaning and freshening. So it's a great all-natural fruit wash. You can add several drops to a spray bottle with water, and you can spray your fruit and then wipe it clean. You can diffuse it in the room to neutralize odors and elevate mood. It's a great degreaser, furniture polish for wood, stainless. You can use it on stainless steel appliances and more. Again, this is actually probably my favorite Goo Gone. It's because it dissolves sticky substances. I just took some stickers off with it yesterday. It's perfect for that. And it helps to remove glue, paint, marker, and more. So I add that one to my DIY spray as well for those properties.
Fabulous. And you guys all notice that as we're going through all of these, there's kind of a mix of different recipes. So here with Melaleuca tea tree oil, it's saying I can use vinegar, baking soda, and Melaleuca. And I would just encourage you to play and see what works for you, see which scents you like, see what cleans your surfaces. All of these oils have such strong cleansing benefits that's why you can use a mix of them. So this one is 10 to 15 drops with vinegar and baking soda for a toilet scrub, effective and safe surface cleaner. So I add this one to my surface cleaner as well. It's also really good for shampoo and conditioner for healthy scalp and hair. And I feel like this is what most people know tea tree oil for, is for blemishes and rashes. So skin cleansing as well. This other blend is called Purify. So this is a really nice one to eliminate odors, pathogens, and mold. So when you can get going in the diffuser, I actually run this one in my bathroom, being a renter, and sometimes I feel like mold sneaks up out of nowhere. Really good as a room deodorizer. You could put it in a spray bottle, spray it around. Countertop sanitizer. You can add several drops to laundry or dishwasher to freshen and purify. 15 drops to a 24-ounce spray bottle filled with water and vinegar for a shower spray. So this is another really good cleansing blend. I would kind of relate it to the On Guard without the immune benefits, but you just get that just kind of cleansing smell into the air. And then On Guard. So we've kind of talked about this one quite a bit. It's our protective blend because it really helps to boost the immune system, which is why I love that it's kind of their main cleansing line, because you feel like you're getting the immune benefits on a daily basis. So helps to eliminate airborne pathogens if you diffuse it. You can dilute in a spray bottle to clean doorknobs, telephones, other surfaces. I try to clean my iPhone actually with the hand sanitizer or the foaming wash. I also clean the bottom of my dog's paws when she comes in from a muddy, rainy day like we had today. You can also mix with water or coconut oil for an all-natural hand sanitizer. And Lauren talked earlier about they just came out with a pre-made one last year, so you don't have to make it if you don't like to.
Okay, this is a great slide to screenshot again or take a picture of. Just some recipes that we wanted to provide you guys with: an all-purpose cleaner, mirror window cleaner, dishwasher detergent pods, dish soap, wood floor cleaner, and air freshener. So go ahead and take a picture of those if you'd like. And then green cleaning products improve air quality indoors. So I just want to wrap this up right now with restating some of the facts that we've talked about and reviewing it a little bit. So they improve air quality. They lower health risks brought about by traditional cleaning products. It has also been proven that using green products for cleaning can reduce health issues, much of them like eye, respiratory, and skin irritations, allergies, headaches, chemical poisoning, nausea, and even reproductive hazards. You're also making a difference in global warming and protecting the environment, as the chemicals in many cleaners are common pollutants that contribute to smog, reduce the quality of drinking water, and are toxic to animals. So it's really cool that switching to green cleaning not only is protecting your family and helping your family inside your home, but it's also just affecting and helping the earth. And if you are in need of some of the products that we mentioned or don't have a wholesale account yet, we want you to reach out to the person that invited you. The really awesome thing is that this month, there are some free products. So 3 out of the 4 we actually highlighted today. So the Wild Orange, On Guard Sanitizing Mist, and On Guard Essential Oil can be free with a 200 PV or more order. That is for anyone. So it's not just new enrollments. It's not if you just already have an account, it's for anyone. So we want you to reach out to make sure that you can get these products into your home. When we talked about transforming slowly, it really is a great way to start, especially when you can get things free. I also wanted to mention that our team is doing a green cleaning challenge that we want to invite you to. So if you are having trouble with feeling overwhelmed, or if you want to join our team, it starts Monday, May 21st. Reach out to us. Every day we'll be highlighting something new, and it'll be an amazing way to help to transform your house, your home, your lifestyle, and not have to do it overnight. And you're going to be getting a ton of education in that week. So we would love for you to join us. It's really awesome when someone is, besides you, guiding you with that kind of stuff. So if you have any questions, reach out. If you want to be added to the Green Cleaning Challenge and do it as a community, reach out as well so that we can add you to the groups or add you to our list for contacts for next week. Does anybody have any questions? Ooh, we just threw so much information at you guys, like crazy. Are you
Lauren, what's one thing that you're going to change that you didn't know about after doing this?
Oh gosh. It's hard because I feel like cleaning was like I don't know. I feel like I got weird about cleaning. So, I feel like sometimes, okay, so I'm really good at diffusing at night, like to help support sleep and stuff like that. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, I want it to smell good. But I need to remember how amazing diffusing is. And I actually didn't know that our air quality is worse inside than outside. And that's really scary. So I'm going to probably be diffusing all the time now.
Multiple diffusers.
Yes, everywhere.
I didn't think about putting oils in the dishwasher. I'm kind of excited to try that.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I have not done that one. So hopefully everyone has at least one little takeaway to go home and start doing that. So we will be sending out this recording with some fun recipes and a little cheat sheet handout. So thanks for hanging out, everyone.
Thanks. Bye.